I've been a digital marketing professional for a little over 10 years now, but I've never gotten any formal training. So when I saw this Google digital marketing certification, I decided to give it a shot. And I was really amazed by how well it was designed and how they used instructions and real life examples to drive home the point. Hi, I'm Juan, and I make videos about marketing, entrepreneurship, and personal development. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Also connect with me at Juan_IO on Twitter and Instagram. I got started in digital marketing because I was really fascinated with social media and its ability to connect people, and I was curious to see how brands could leverage this opportunity. My whole process has been based on discovery and experimentation, and I still think that's a valuable part of any learning experience. However, I think for someone starting out in digital marketing, this course is a useful starting point to learn all the different facets to allow you choose a path or paths to focus on. It's useful for seasoned digital marketers who need a refresher or just want a fun exercise. It does a good job of covering the different areas of digital marketing and explains the most important concepts in really simple terms. The course is offered in 51 different regions and countries with at least a dozen language options. The cool part about this is that the presenters for each region or country are native speakers, so it takes away any accent and style barriers if that is something you care about. Curiously though, there wasn't an option for the good old USA among the countries, and so I chose the UK as my preferred option. The course is free and takes approximately 40 hours of study to complete. I'm ashamed, however, to say that it took me 2.5 months because it's just that way with online courses. I'm currently working on a plan to complete courses in a more efficient way, and if you would like me to make a video about that, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, this Google course has 26 modules and 106 lessons. Each lesson is roughly about 3 to 5 minutes and has an exercise at the end to test your understanding of the concept you just learned. There are also links to other videos and materials that better explain any of the concepts you might struggle with. At the end of each module, you will take a multiple option test to pass the module. I saw the option to skip some modules, but this might prove to be a challenge if you're planning to get certified. I will broadly categorize the 26 modules into 7 segments, namely the introduction to the course, search and local, social media, mobile, content marketing and video marketing, analytics, and e-commerce. The video starts off by helping you understand how to take your first steps in online success, setting your online goals, and creating your digital strategy. After which, it covers various digital marketing tools and how to measure success. The ending of the course focuses on e-commerce and how to sell internationally. At the end of the course, you have to pass a final 40-question exam to get certified. You only have to answer 32 questions correctly, I think. The certificate can be downloaded in a PDF format and you can add it to your resume and LinkedIn. The certificate for the UK region, which I received, is accredited by the Interactive Advertising Bureau of Europe and the Open University. I'll end this video with one of the success stories shared on the course page. It reads, after completing the training course, Darko Ducic, CEO of a Slovenian e-commerce platform, was so impressed that he encouraged everyone in his company to follow suit. I'll put the link to the course in the description below. If you got value in this video, please hit the like button as it helps the channel with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos and hit the notification bell so you know when the next one drops. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.